All right, there we go. We are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Comic Book Wednesday. My name is Chris. This is my channel, We Love Comics, and I got a twofer for you today. Not only are we going to show some of the books that are coming out today for Comic Book Wednesday, and there are some #1 issues you may want to check. I also have another pre-order variant that I want to show you guys, so if you're interested in it, you are more than welcome to get it. And we have somebody at the doorbell, so apologies, but give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. Just as I hit start, all of a sudden there is the UPS guy. So, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, my name is Chris. This is We Love Comics. So I'm going to talk about some Comic Book Wednesday pickups you may want to consider. Also, a pre-order. Of course, this is brought to you by Southside Comics. Obviously, you can buy these comics anywhere, but if you use the code WeLoveComics10 and it's your first order with them, you'll get 10% off your order. And if you use the code WeLoveComics after that, you can get 5% off of your order for indefinitely. So it's no longer you have to buy a specific comic and only use it 3 times. You can use it forever, and you don't have to order any specific comic. Now, if you spend $50 or more, you'll get free shipping. So let me put the link. It's also in the description. Excuse me. So make sure you check that out. And also, don't forget to sign up for the cashback program, because if you spend $30 or more after you click the link that I provide in the chat, in the live chat, the comment section, pinned, and also in the description, if you spend $30 or more in any of their affiliated programs, you'll get $30 cashback bonus instead of the normal $10. All right, so let's show the books for Comic Book Wednesday. There's a couple of key issues you may not want to pass up. Let me put on the video camera so you can see. All right, so here is the link to Southside if you're interested in buying with them. Again, if you spend $50 or more, you get free shipping. So this, of course, is New Comic Book Day. And I figured while people are waiting for the results of the presidential election, this might be a good time to pass the time while you're waiting for the results. Big one that's coming out today, especially if you are a Donny Cates fan. This is by Image Comics. This is Crossovers, issue #1, $3.99 price tag. Not sure what this book is going to end up being ultimately, but Donny Cates, basically everything he touches these days turns to gold. So with a #1 issue, it might be something worth taking the chance on. So check that out. I'm sure when it comes to these comics, there's going to be different variants, store variants, and things like that. But definitely a book you want to take the chance on, especially getting it cover price. Web of Venom is out today also. That's not pictured on here, so that's one you definitely do not want to forget. But we also have Dark Multiverse Batman Hush, issue #1. That is definitely another book worth taking the chance on. Another good one, Wolverine Black, White, and Blood, issue #1. And of course, you know, in Marvel and DC fashion, there will always be cover A's and cover B's and things like that. So I'm not getting into the full details. I'm sure there's plenty of other channels that will show that and go into deeper detail. I just want to show the books in case you're at the store or thinking of going, not to forget these, so I don't go into major details. Another #1, this is John Walker's U.S. Agent. Of course, with the Marvel TV shows, U.S. Agent is going to be more prevalent. Where the character goes remains to be seen. I don't see this book becoming a very, major expensive comic, but you never know, so it's worth taking the chance on if you buy it for cover price. I don't think it's going to be anything amazing. I mean, I have the original U.S. Agent #1 back in the Copper Age, and it's probably still in the dollar bin, but these days you never know. If he's great in the TV show and he ends up being a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you never know. So I always say it's worth taking the chance on, but always remember there are risks involved. If you are a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger fan, I've never seen the show. It's not my cup of tea, but I'm not going to just show what I like. I want to show what you guys might potentially like. Of course, #1s people always take the chance on. This is by Boom Studios, Mighty Morphin issue #1. Another one, this is one of 6, so this is a limited series. This is also by Boom Studios. Origin, this is issue number 1. The limited editions, you know, they're hit or miss. I mean, if it's a great story and it turns into something later on, it might be worth it. But hey, sometimes people, believe it or not, actually buy them for good reads. So if it ends up something you might enjoy just to read, not everything has to be profit and investment. So that might be worth taking the chance on. Boom Studios, you know, they're hit or miss. But, you know, like I say, if you pay cover price, it's worth the chance. And if it's a good read, then sometimes that's all that matters. All right, definitely one you want to pick up today. Batman issue number 102. Ghostmaker appearance in there. I'm not sure if that's his first full appearance, but definitely a character worth considering. Again, they're introducing so many characters these days. It's hard to say whether a new character is going to succeed long term. So always keep that in mind, because, you know, there are no guarantees. But hey, it's worth taking the chance on, because you never know. So with that, let me show you the pre-order. And I want to thank the 5 people that have hit the like button. I appreciate those who take the time to hit the like button. And please, even if you're not a subscriber, join the live chat, because I always do a surprise subscriber shout out. And if you get the surprise subscriber shout out and you have a YouTube channel, you can have your link to your channel put in the comment section. Of course, I always have to prove it just to make sure. And you will hopefully get some subscribers, or at least some more viewers. So I always encourage people, if you see the surprise subscriber shout-outs link in the comment section, that means it's been approved. Go check them out and see. So join the live chat. You don't even have to be a subscriber, but hopefully I will earn your subscription by giving you videos that you appreciate. All right, so let's do the pre-orders. So there's one pre-order, and again, this one, it's a Comic Elite variant, so it's a very limited edition. And by the way, the Web of Venom, the full title is Web of Venom: Empire's End. But if you love the Null stuff, that might be a book you want to consider. That does come out today. All right, so there are 2 books. Again, this is a Comics Elite variant. It's actually covers by Tyler Kirkham. Or Kirkham, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but let's put on the screen the first comic. All right, so the first one you're seeing right there, that is, and by the way, that's launching today at 12 noon Eastern time, so this will be out in about 52 minutes, so if you go to their website now, you will not see it. Of course, you can also get it on eBay, but a lot of times eBay is more expensive, and I'm sure there are other places that have the Comic Elite variants. But like I said, if you use the codes that I provide, you'll save some money using Southside. So for me, it's a no-brainer. And again, you only have to spend $50 for free shipping. Check out Midtown Comics. You'll see you have to spend $75 to get free shipping, and other places $100. But this is cover A. This is the black and white. It's black and white number 1. It's by Tyler Kirkham. It is limited to 3,000 copies. And has a $14.99 cover price. Then, of course, the second, to your left, I put it backwards this time, my apologies. That is cover B. That is limited to 1,500 copies and has a price tag of $29.99. And, of course, this is also available in a bundle for $39.99. So I think of the 2, I kind of like the black one, the more limited one, a little bit better. Keep in mind, with these covers, basically all black on one and pretty much all white in the other, these can get dirty pretty quick. So make sure you take good care of these if you get them, especially if you want to get them graded, because covers like this, especially the black one, will show any creases. So if you're looking for those 9.8s, that is definitely something to consider. Maybe getting an extra copy as a reader copy, and then another one that you can go get graded. But obviously, what you do with your comics is up to you. Dustin asked, do you read the current Batman run? I do not read new comics. I'm not really into them these days with all the politicized stuff that goes on and the kind of agendas they go on. It's turned me off. So I will invest in some of the newer books, but I just do not find them interesting. I tried a couple of months back to read some newer stuff, and it's just, it's a turnoff. But that's just my opinion. That doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means that I don't care for it. You may. So, you know, it's like broccoli. Some people hate broccoli. Some people love broccoli. So if you love it, that's great. But to me, I'd rather reread my Silver Age and Bronze Age books than read a lot of the newer stuff. I just don't find the stories that compelling. And I mean, honestly, you can only do a story so many times before, you know, you've seen it, you know, been there, done that. But again, you know, there's a lot of newer people just getting into comics, so they're not going to know that kind of stuff of what's going on in the Silver Age and Bronze Age. So those stories may be brand new to them. So that's why I always say, it doesn't matter what my opinion is if it differs from yours. Do what you love, collect what you love, read what you love. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks unless you're just interested in somebody else's opinion. But don't base your opinions on somebody else's because of peer pressure or because everybody else is doing it. So if you're enjoying the current runs, it doesn't matter if everybody else hates it or vice versa. You do you, and then you'll never be wrong. So if you like the new stuff, that's perfect. If you hate it, that's perfect. If you buy them just to collect them for investments, that's perfect. If you're buying them because you love the artwork and you just want to proudly display them on the wall, that's perfect. You know, there is no wrong way to collect. So don't let others influence you. But again, it doesn't hurt to have advice from other people, especially if you respect their opinion. All right, so those are the books. Let me know what you think. I want to thank the 12 people that hit the like button. I know with the fact that today everybody's waiting for the results of the 2020 presidential election, not many people are going to be focusing on this stuff, but that's fine. But if you're interested in the comics, especially for Comic Book Wednesday, which is today, you don't want to miss out on a book and end up it being sold out, because they're not going to have the results for the presidency, probably not today, probably not until Friday or later, because there's a lot of controversial stuff going on, but we'll leave the politics out of it. So let me know what you think. Thank you to the 20 people watching. Let's do today's surprise subscriber shout out. And don't forget, if you're one of my moderators who joins the live chat, you too can also post the link to your channel, provided of course you have one. And to become a moderator, you just got to comment on my videos often to the point where I recognize and remember your username. And obviously, I'm not asking for people just to agree with everything I say or just say nothing but nice things, you know, especially if it's something you don't believe in. But my thing is, if you disagree, just be able to comment in a respectful way that helps us learn. Not just say, oh, somebody's dumb, or just make a silly remark. Show the world that you can actually communicate with people you even disagree with. And I think that's one of the biggest problems in the world today, whether you're Democrat, Republican, or independent, is we've lost the ability to communicate with one another, because you actually can learn ideas from listening to other sides of an argument. That's why I always talk about, when it comes to grading companies, all three have pluses and minuses. There are benefits to studying why something is good for you, not just having a customer bias where one company does everything always right and one company always does things wrong. It just, in reality, it does not work that way. So when we end communication, we all hurt, because we're limiting ourselves from getting the full piece of the pie. So that's my little story. Today's surprise subscriber shout out is going to go to Tony Boyd. Tony Boyd, you are today's surprise subscriber shout out. So if you do have a YouTube channel, you can post the link in the comments section to one of your videos or to your channel. I'll leave that up to you. I do have to verify just to make sure it is appropriate for my viewers to watch. And if you guys do see that link, go check them out and give them a thumbs up at least, and maybe even a subscribe. It's a good way to help the community, where we all win when we all work together. And it's like anything in this world, the more united we are, the more we all can benefit, instead of just a few here and there while everybody else suffers. That's not the way the world should be. So thanks for listening, guys. I appreciate it. 13 likes means a lot to me. 13 viewers as well. Have a great day, and whoever you voted for, I hope whatever the results are, you see it as fair, just, and you go on with your life and do the best that you can. So keep collecting, keep stacking. Go to your comic book stores today, support your local businesses, and do not forget, it is not you, it is not I, it is we. love comics. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you next video.